Get comfortable with your hands somewhere on your body, if that feels good. And just place into your space the inquiry. Have I been needing my life to look a certain way? Have I been needing my life to look a certain way so that I feel safe, so that I feel comfortable, so that I feel valued, so that I feel loved? And has this need for your life to look a certain way impacted your breathing in any way? As you inquire if you've been needing your life to look a certain way for you to feel loved, valued, safe, notice how this inquiry shows up in your lungs, in your intercostal muscles between your ribs, in your diaphragm, if you didn't need your life to look a certain way for you to be okay, safe, worthy, loved, how would your breath flow differently into and out of your body? How does your need to control what your life looks like so that you will have these things that you believe that you cannot survive without, or you can't feel okay without. How does you controlling that impact the capacity of your lungs, your diaphragm, your ribs, to welcome and openly receive your full capacity of air and life force coming in with that air? If there was no need to brace against what you believe that you don't want or don't like, if you were fluidly open to the experiences that your higher self, simply a part of you that you may or may not be in conscious communication with, is creating for you, what would it be like in your breath to open and allow fluidity and flexibility to invite and even welcome all of these experiences that your higher self is creating, that your conditioned self might brace against or try to control? Can you pretend or imagine or visualize this fluid, open, welcoming of any and all situations placed in front of you? And notice how your lungs and your capacity to receive oxygen and life force responds to this shift in mental structure. You could call this surrendering to truth or submitting to your higher self. Most humans don't like the word submitting because it means that they would have to give up control of every tiny little thing that happens in their life. But what if you knew you were submitting to a part of yourself that's not separate, that's not different, that's not better or worse, that just has a wider scope of seeing? Would it feel freeing in your thoracic cavity and in your being to let go of controlling from the place of how you have been conditioned from external situations to need to create a certain way of your life looking to be okay? What if you didn't need your life to look a specific way to feel safe, valued, and loved? Is there even a small part of you that gets curious and starts to unravel, unfurl the rigidified buds where it's been holding a tiny part of you that gets curious and perhaps starts jumping up and down in euphoria, simply at the possibility of releasing this weight, this density of needing your life to look a certain way for you to feel safe, valued, and loved? And how is that connected to your ability and willingness to open up to take in more oxygen and life force? Let this curiosity wander around the entire area where your lungs encompass in your body, all the way up to behind your collarbone, all the way around laterally, all the way to the back, where the lungs connect with the ribs along the back. Are you ready to invite oxygen and life force into the fullness of your being? Take a few more deep, full breaths from this space of not needing your life to look a certain way, for you to feel safe, valued, and loved. And then begin to invite some movement into your body, whatever that looks like for you. Maybe a yawn, maybe some sounds. And as you move, maybe notice a more jelly or fluid quality in your movements. And then taking all the time that you need, slowly find your way back up to a comfortable seated position.